That would be an insult to explain you in details what Disney is and how Walt Disney became famous. Everybody know, he raised cow and then he sold them into the black market. Okay, I'll stop right there. I've heard people screaming in the back. What we're really gonna do today is focus on something interesting as the Disney parks. Although a topic eventually already being told by a lot of persons. What we deal with today is a little bit not similar. Are you ready for a heady adventure in the dreamland and the non-reality, lulled with a hint of a fantastic mouth back leg holding up? So, let's hit the road. Six parks are existing through the world. We've got by order of the public opening date, Disneyland California, the only one that was built and seen by Walt Disney himself in 1955. Disney said in 2014 that since its opening, Disneyland welcomed almost 700 million guests, number that I had to share with you, just huge. Walt Disney World opened in 1971, which is also the biggest complex of the Disney park worldwide. 4 parks, 2 water parks, shopping center, aquatic complex located in Orlando, Florida. Then, Tokyo Disneyland, available to public in 1983, first that wasn't in the American land but still in control by Uncle Mickey. Come after Disneyland Paris, called Euro Disney Resort until 1994, opened in 1992. It took the name that we know today in 2002, the first in Europe but first to be a controversy as well. People protested against the opening because they denounced the cultural imperialism of Euro Disney and felt it would encourage an unhealthy American type of consumerism in France. For others, Euro Disney became a symbol of America within France. Hong Kong Disneyland opened in 2005. It did open especially for the 50 years of the one in California. And finally, Shanghai Disneyland, which has recently opened in 2016. Second in China, but 4 times bigger than is made Hong Kong. But the one that we are really interested in today is the biggest one, Walt Disney World in Florida. When I say massive, that is true. Walt Disney World is equivalent to the city of San Francisco or 2 islands of Manhattan. Never closed, 7 days per week and 360 days a year, except when Pig Wheel flies above the park and Buzz Lightyear have to shoot them all and get rid of them. Otherwise, no. The 4 Disney parks in Disney World are Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. Add to this 32 hotels, 2 water parks, a shopping center Disney Spring, ESPN Worldwide of Sports, 70,000 cast members working every day their butt off, and you have the recipe of an amazing park full of dreams and magic. Magic Kingdom is the park for all Disney dreamers, to meet princesses and see Disney in an idealistic and sweet way. Attractions look like the one in other Disneylands, brings up stories of the film often, but some are distinguished themselves with more sensations like the Seven Dwarfs. Epcot allows visitors to stroll around the entire world in only one park. 10 countries are represented: Mexico, China, Japan, Italy, France, United Kingdom, Canada, USA, Morocco, and Germany. You could taste macarons, couscous, fish and chips, or burritos, and so much more. They've tried to reconstitute famous dishes of every country, sometimes Americanized. Bring, as it happens, full wallets for the drinking around the world, or if you want to eat there for the whole week. The word showcase is what makes Epcot interesting, not the ride so much. Hollywood Studios is the perfect place for Star Wars fan and adult rides when you can scream for real. Hollywood Tower of Terror, Rock and Roll roller coaster that we can find also in other Disneyland parks. Animal Kingdom takes place in more exotic settings, making us crossing continents and showing us animal and varied landscapes. Safari in Africa, Everest in Asia, dinosaurs in a lost world and remote are gonna make you forget you're in Florida. Lately, a new area came into Animal Kingdom about Avatar and is making a huge hit thanks to his faithful reconstitution of Pandora and his ride Flight of the Passage. To have done it, this is a flight simulator where you're flying on a Banshee. Almost your five senses are awake, like smell the grass or the water when you can see it on screen, or feel the Banshee breathing in between your legs. It's awesome! Maybe my speech was already déjà vu to you, or not. However, after I've gathered these informations, I asked myself, how people are working for such a huge factory? How this big machine works and can gather millions of tourists every year just with the parks? What is it to live in Backstage? What is the organization planning for the biggest American firm in terms of cast members? To answer to that and for you, I've tried the life of a Disney cast members and applied for a cultural representative program. The experience that I will relate to you will be obviously a bit subjective, but I will try my best to be as objective as possible. Just before the beginning, keep in mind that working is different from visiting Disney. Oh yeah!
Hi, Gimlet. I'm in one of the 4th residencies of Disney cast members, Chatham Square. Here, apartment prices come close to $132 weekly, amount that will be directly taken from your salary wherever you work at the park. There are cast members that pay less the housing, but those are the ones who really work for Disney. The other cast members who are working inside the park but not from Disney company, they pay a higher amount. The other residencies, which are the Commons, Patterson Court and Vista Way, pay more or less the same price. You share your apartment with 2 to 8 people and 2 to 3 in bedrooms. If you know somebody and you want to be with somebody, let the housing know. But if you don't, the housing will choose for you. You have no choice but to live in these residencies if you're doing an international program, college program, or all kind of program. Actually, you will see soon like you don't have so much choices here at the housing with the security and rules. Certainly, the price is kind of expensive to live with that many people and to get zero intimacy. Alright, maybe 0.5, but that's it. That's all you can get. However, complexes offer a lot of equipment, like swimming pool, daily maintenance of these complexes, tennis courts, and also free buses that are going every day to every park, frequent hours. They're also going to Disney Spring, which is the big mall of Disney, Walmart, Publix, to shop a bit. It's always useful. It's not so bad, because when you're a stranger, you got no papers, no cars, and when you're broke, it's not so bad. Now I'm going to talk about things that I really have to point out working by Walt Disney World. To be specific, in the French Pavilion at the bakery, Epcot. I will share my experience with you in order for you to be aware of what you're really going to do. No lies there, complete truth. Let's do that in the settings of Epcot by crossing the word showcase. Meeting people from all over the world. How about that? You pass your front door, you can talk to Italians, Germans, Americans, and people from so many different places. How does that sound? Cool, yeah? That's what I'm thinking too. My lady? It's hot here. I know. Oops, I gotta go. Tropical weather.
Okay, I know that.
Oops, sorry. Yeah. Tropical weather means extreme heat periods and rain are not the best to come. The best season to come in Florida, it's from September to May. That same season when you can brag inside your group of friends that you feel much warmer than them. And of course, enjoy the beach at Mitchell's Retreat and the swimming pool in your residences. Okay, that's the part where I could write a book about it, I think. I worked there at French Pavilion, bakery, so my tale can be easily verified there and elsewhere. Firstly, you are working never less than 43 hours a week during the low season. Managers are strict, sometimes cruel. You're doing the same things over and over again. It's a factory, I guess. It could be exhausting that people are asking you all the time which the macaron box flavors are, or if they would like the sandwiches toasted. Skills and your learning process are almost none, except the fact that you work in a huge company and managing your stress, but that's it. Furthermore, the only way to get rewarded is to get a guest compliments, which is, even if you're super nice all day, almost impossible. You get it? Work is hard, and it's not rare to see people stop their programs before it ends. Like me, for instance. After all, you're in the US, aren't you? So lifestyle that you're gonna embrace here will be potentially the one of an American. Who knows? About food, shopping, different celebrations within the year, Christmas, the 4th of July, or Thanksgiving. Speaking about Christmas, Christmas is the busiest time for all the parks. And Epcot is more during the Food and Wine Festival, which is from September to November. The same time when you could reach at least 55 hours to 60 hours. Okay, so we're halfway now between the pavilions. So let's do a magical moment.
Yeah!
Yeah! Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all the team. You can go out every night here if you wish to. Numerous are the ways of transportations to go to nightclubs and bars. There is a huge business behind this. Follow your instincts and promise me that you will go to Happy Monday, even once. Happy Monday is every Monday, teams are fighting by flipping cups and drinking shot. Every participant can do a Happy Monday. So do it once, because I'm not sure you can find that anywhere else, in fact. We'll have a whole system for your days off. Difficult to explain because it works differently depending on where you work. The good thing is you'll be able to travel across the US and to escape Disney if you're sick of it from a point.
Oh, but I didn't make the scene in the slide.
Disney residencies often organize events, showing movies, galas, bingos, welcome events, or meeting characters. Most of the time, they give you free foods and free drinks, so good way to save money for your next trip. The most excitement above all, and why all people are signed up here, it's a free access to all parks and 3 fast pass a day. You cancel that and make people pay to enter to the park, you can say adios to 92% of them. Controversy is that last element. On one hand, you're always surrounded by people who work at Disney. Your daily life, your leisure, your work will be likely with them. You brave Disney all of the time, so if you don't like it, first, why are you working here? And secondly, that could be annoying for a year long. On the other hand, you will only experience that once in your life. This bubble can be really good and enjoyable, but at the same time, perceived as a prison. Depends on the point of view. I'll let you do your own judgments and adventure. When you be out of this experience, you grow up, you learn a lot, having different sights from different things you thought before. I hope you wander with me through the Disney universe. It means a lot to me to share my experience and telling you that Disney is not only magic and dreams there, but also a different way. I do to all of you an affectionate kiss from Todd the Fox, bunch of wanderings. Now it's your time to share and wonder.
Now I have to